Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am fuzzyheal Dorkenschmiehoffen, one half of the late night show, 2:30 in the morning, Channel 7. And today I would like to talk to you or tell you that, discuss a little bit for the next 10 or 15 minutes or so on whether oil is edible. It's not, so let's move on. I'm gonna invite on a guest. Well, he's not really a guest. He's the other half of the Tonight Show, but he's been having some relationship problems, and I will try to talk him through it. I've spent 6 years getting a doctorate in psychology and different things like that. And today, I would like you to meet, or since you've already meted him, to see him again. Hendrickson Dorkenschmiel.
Hi, I'm Hendrickson Dorkenschmiel. I've been in a relationship for 1 year, and things are just going downhill for me. I don't know why.
Oh. Well, what seems to be the problems you're having around the home?
Well, I sit in my chair and I'm trying to play video games while the wife is working away at dishes or whatever. And she tells me to get off my ass and help her, and I flip her the bird, tell her to fuck off and start drinking more beer.
Well, see, that would be the appropriate thing to do. But the beer issue, alcohol is a really, really bad thing.
Is it?
And, as a relationship goes, you probably shouldn't have a whole lot of it.
Oh.
Or drink massive quantities.
Okay. Yeah, well, I've really been cutting down lately. I don't even like beer that much. But I just like to have a beer now and then. I just fill a small glass with beer, like
what you have here.
Like once a day. I just, have a small beer, know. And she keeps telling me that I better stop the drinking, I just can't stop, I gotta have my one beer a day,
and it's perfectly fine to have 70 ounces of beer in about an hour.
Yeah.
And it's very hard for women to understand that we're always trying to regulate our drinking. We don't ever really drink a whole lot.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. Or drink around our kids.
Yeah, by the way, kids, go back to bed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Should go to bed. Okay.
And the other night, I was just beating the shit out of my two kids.
Oh, yeah?
Just beating the shit out of them.
Yeah.
They crying, "Stop, Daddy, stop, bam. You didn't go back to bed." Whack, whack. And the wife, she was crying, and she ran up and slapped me and told me never to come back in the house again.
That is a big overreaction to something small like that.
I don't see why that was happening.
I mean, I beat my kids on an hourly basis. I have an alarm set up, whether they're in bed or not. If they're asleep, it's a little bit easier.
Okay.
And, I normally run into the bedroom, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and just start laying it into them.
Okay. All right.
And it's all about establishing your dominance in the household.
Okay, so you're saying just keep beating them.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And the wife, too.
Oh.
That's very important.
Well, I haven't
very
been doing
important.
that yet. Okay.
Oh, man. Very important.
All right. That makes sense.
But it's very also important to give yourself a good couple hours out of the day to possibly put ice on your knuckles.
Okay.
And different things like that. Take care of yourself.
Okay.
All right. Make sure that, you're not doing any bodily harm to yourself.
Okay.
While you're beating your kids and your wife.
Okay. Do you think this will resolve some problems?
I think overall it will resolve a lot of problems. As far as alcohol goes, try to limit it to a case a night.
All right.
Just try to take it easy. Try not to drink 2 cases. That might be a little bit excessive, but if you drink a case of beer every, within about an hour's period.
Yeah.
After you get home from work and different things like that.
Okay.
And then, it really helps because, after hours of beating your kids and your wife, your hands become sore. And that's just mainly for the pain for you.
Okay.
To put you at ease while you're beating them.
All right. Well, and another thing, the sex life. I mean, I was banging my wife for 6 hours straight the other night, and she threw me off the bed and said I was done 5 hours ago.
Well, and that's something also that the beating can help.
Okay.
If she refuses or anything like that, you're gonna want to beat her and beat her if she keeps refusing unconsciousness. Then you have all the time in the world.
Okay. All right. That's cool. And the kids come into the room saying they're scared that there's a monster in their closet.
Well, I would probably tell them that there is, and it's going to eat their toes.
Well, I said I don't give a shit if there's a monster in there. Get your sorry asses back to bed before I pound your face off.
And that would be appropriate.
Well, the wife doesn't like that, though. That's the only thing.
Well, see, what I normally do is, before I go to bed, I strike my wife several times.
Okay.
Then I have a surround sound in the living room that I play growling sounds. And I lock the bedroom door.
Yeah?
So...
Oh, okay.
Their
All
bedroom
right.
door.
Okay.
And occasionally, their closet is right there, so I'll bang on the wall.
Okay.
And it really helps them get at ease.
All right.
And lets them sleep at night.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try and do some of this stuff that you're telling me. It sounds like really good advice. I mean, if you have a PhD, I believe everything you say is right, and it sounds right.
Yeah.
It sounds like something normal Americans do in today's society.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I'm having these problems, but I really think these techniques could really work for me.
And always follow by my 3-step process. Number 1, beating. Number 2, beating. And number 3, take care of yourself. Don't injure yourself, and just try to lay off the drinking massive quantities of beer.
Oh.
Try to limit it to, barely blacking out.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that might help. Well, gosh. Thank you, Fuzzyheal.
Oh, no problem.
You've really come in handy today. I'm going to try these steps when I get home, and I think it'll work.
Okay.
Getting ready already.
All right. Well, this has been The Tonight Show. 2:30 in the morning, Channel 7. Good night, everybody.